Have you ever wondered why solitude can become the sacred fire that forges true leadership? One day, you awaken with a strange and silent calling, an unshakable sense that you're meant for something greater than yourself. The days that once felt empty and repetitive now shimmer with mystery, purpose, and a deeper pulse. You begin to feel something stir deep within, a door slowly creaking open in the depths of your soul. This marks the beginning of your lone wolf phase, a sacred chapter where your spirit craves silence, stillness, and separation from the noise of the world. You begin to pull away, not out of fear, but because your soul demands stillness to hear its own voice. The endless chatter around you fades into static. You long for silence, for in that quiet, your spirit begins to speak. Each moment alone becomes a deeper descent into the labyrinth of your being, where buried truths and forgotten dreams lie waiting to be reclaimed. You realize that growth, real growth, requires this sacred space, away from the shallow distractions of daily life. You spend more time in reflection, in meditation. The outer world fades, and your inner world expands. And then you see it clearly. This isolation is not a punishment. It's a cocoon, a sacred space of transformation. In the depths of that silence, you begin to feel the threads that connect you to the universe, to your truest self. You become attuned to subtle energy, the whispers of divine guidance gently shaping your path. Loneliness now feels like a forge, one that is burning away everything false, shaping a stronger, wiser version of you. Day by day, layer by layer, you peel back the masks to meet the soul underneath. You understand now. The lone wolf phase is not an end, but an initiation, a rite of passage preparing you for a greater emergence. You are being refined to become a lighthouse, anchored in truth, radiating strength. And then, you feel it. A shift, a subtle breeze that carries the scent of a new chapter. Something is changing. The stillness that once comforted you now starts to feel confining. Your sanctuary becomes a cage. The familiar walls of your space now whisper, "It's time." Life begins sending you signs, clear, persistent nudges that the world is ready for your return. You no longer feel drained by people. You feel energized. Conversations bring warmth. Connection becomes nourishing rather than burdensome. You've learned to protect your energy. And now you know how to share it with power and grace. You begin caring more about how you show up in the world. Your outer self aligns with the inner transformation. Style becomes self-expression. Confidence returns, not as ego, but as embodiment. You feel it now, an unstoppable pull to contribute, to create, to share your wisdom. The preparation is complete. The silence has done its work. You stand at the edge of something extraordinary, ready to step into your purpose and light up the world with everything you've become. The long season of isolation has come to an end, but this is more than a return to the world. It's a return to your purpose within it. A purpose born not from chance, but from the depth of who you are. You become a galactic community leader not because of titles or status, but because of the unique perspective you carry. One shaped in silence, forged through solitude. While others were immersed in constant noise, you were learning to listen to yourself, to the quiet truths of the universe, to the invisible threads connecting all living beings. Solitude refined your senses. You began to see what others overlooked, the delicate but powerful energies that bind people, cultures, and entire civilizations. Where many see mere interactions, you sense flow, the sacred movement of energy between souls. You know that harmony isn't just an idea, it's a living force. It can be nurtured, it can be felt, and because you understand this, you become a guide. You don't just talk about unity, you awaken it. You help worlds learn to see each other differently, to bridge their differences, to walk together toward a shared destiny. Your empathy, born from long nights on the edge of connection, now becomes your greatest strength. You know what it feels like to be on the outside, yearning to belong, And that ache gave you the power to create spaces where everyone belongs, where every voice matters. Your transformation from the lone one to the leader is not a rise to dominance, but a radiant unfolding of perspective and purpose. You are not just transforming yourself, you are transforming worlds. The second reason you were chosen is because you've become a living embodiment of ancient archetypes, not merely as symbols, but as guiding forces within your soul. You are the hero, the one who does not retreat in the face of adversity. Life has tested you, pushed you, even tried to break you, but still, you rise. Every challenge becomes a mirror of your strength. Each day is an epic unfolding, filled with intention, courage, and heart. You are also the sage, the one who holds deep, sacred knowledge. Your solitude gave you the stillness to contemplate life's great mysteries. And now, your wisdom flows outwards like a river. You guide others not with loud commands, but with calm clarity, like Athena, goddess of wisdom and war, whose strategies were as precise as her spirit was nurturing. You don't just think deeply, you feel deeply. And you are the alchemist, the one who turns the ordinary into the extraordinary. You've learned how to transform pain into power, fear into focus, endings into beginnings. You carry this alchemy into your leadership, creating environments where ideas flourish, people thrive, and transformation is constant. By embodying these archetypes, you become more than a leader, you become a living legend. Not because you seek the spotlight, but because your soul radiates a truth so powerful it calls others into their own greatness. You are the chosen one, not for glory, but because your heart holds the strength to heal and unite an entire galaxy. You are not merely a leader, you are a living source of inspiration. Your leadership is a fusion of heroism, ancient wisdom, and miraculous transformation. You do not impose, you awaken. You do not walk alone, you forge the path for an entire civilization. From a solitary soul, you are shaped by the universe to become the legendary leader of a galactic community. The third reason you become a leader of a galactic community is through the alchemy of solitude. While the world outside is loud, frantic, and full of chaos, you choose to retreat into a space of quiet, a place where your soul can listen to the whispers of the universe. The room you sit in, the desk you write at, becomes a spiritual laboratory where you distill every experience, every pain, every moment of contemplation into wisdom and guiding light. Where others see emptiness, you see sacred space for reflection. Where they see loneliness, you find fertile ground for creativity and awakening. Like Newton, when the plague engulfed London, he did not collapse into chaos. He retreated to Woolsthorpe Manor, where silent moments became leaps for humanity. It was here that he conceived the greatest laws of physics, and saw the secrets of the universe through the lens of perfect stillness. Solitude did not consume him, it opened him up. You are the same. You sit before the blank page or dive deep into your thoughts, like a modern-day alchemist. Your mind is the furnace, where raw ideas are melted down and reshaped into jewels of vision and strategy. Every challenge you face in solitude becomes a valuable ingredient in the intellectual elixir you craft. You do not merely survive in isolation, you bloom from it. Your ideas are not shallow or fleeting. They are forged from introspection, tempered by sleepless nights, and tested through conscious solitude. And then you emerge, not as someone who has merely endured, but as a star exploding to life, carrying the light to guide the way. Your community looks to you, not just because they need a leader, but because they need the profound insights that only you, from your solitary reflections, can provide. Solitude does not weaken you, it is the fire that refines your will, intuition, and vision. It teaches you how to find truth amid chaos, discover opportunities within crises, and hear the whispers of destiny amidst the silence of the universe. This is how you ascend from a lone wanderer to a revered leader. Not through noise, but through the alchemical process of turning solitude into wisdom. turning everyday experiences into revelations for an entire community. You are not just a leader, you are a flash of light in the darkness. The spiritual anchor for an entire galaxy. A community, when nurtured by the right leader, transcends the sum of its individual parts. Each member, empowered by the unique gifts they bring, contributes to the collective strength and success of the whole. You create an environment where innovation flourishes, where resilience thrives, and where progress is not just a goal but a natural outcome of the bonds you forge. The relationships you've cultivated are not just connections, they are the lifeblood of your community. Woven together with care and intention, your ability to sustain these connections transforms your group from a simple collective into a powerful, unstoppable force. This is how you, once a lone wanderer, evolve into a leader whose presence resonates across the galaxy. You recognize that true leadership is not about wielding power over others, but about elevating those around you. Through your visionary approach, you unlock the potential in every individual, forging a network of collaboration and strength. This network becomes a beacon of hope, a thriving testament to the power of unity. What sets you apart as a galactic leader is not just your intellect, but your ability to perceive the universe not as a series of isolated events, but as an intricate web of infinite possibilities. You understand that every action, every decision, ripples across the cosmos, influencing outcomes in ways that can't always be seen at first glance. As a quantum leader, you move through this web with precision, turning potential into reality with the grace of a master weaver. Much like Mahatma Gandhi, who transformed a nation's struggle for independence into a movement of collective, peaceful resistance, your leadership inspires and mobilizes. Gandhi's nonviolent resistance was not just a tactic, it was a profound shift in how people understood their collective strength. By uniting diverse communities under a shared vision, Gandhi showed that true power lies in peaceful, unwavering commitment to a cause greater than oneself. This is the essence of your leadership, seeing obstacles not as insurmountable challenges, but as opportunities to create pathways toward a brighter future. Your quantum perspective gives you the ability to perceive the unseen, to understand the hidden connections between seemingly disparate elements. In your solitude, you've honed the art of viewing situations from multiple angles, seeing the potential within every challenge and knowing how to navigate the complexities of the universe with a steady hand. You balance the seen and unseen, the known and the unknown, crafting solutions that are innovative, wise, and adaptable. Every decision you make, every step you take, is a leap forward, not just for you, but for the entire community you lead. Your leadership becomes a catalyst for exponential growth, propelling your people toward a future where possibilities are limitless. You inspire those around you to transcend their limitations, to think beyond the conventional and embrace the infinite potential within themselves. Through your leadership, you have become more than a guide. You have become a catalyst for transformation. Like the skilled alchemist, you weave the quantum threads of the universe into a cohesive, thriving reality, building a legacy that will inspire generations to come. The strength of your leadership is not in the power you hold, but in the power you help others realize within themselves. The sixth reason you become a galactic community leader is through galactic empathy. You extend your empathy far beyond individual interactions, considering the impact of your actions on an interstellar scale. In moments of stillness, you attune yourself to the vibrations of the cosmos, feeling the pulse of countless worlds and the lives they harbor. This cosmic perspective grants you a profound sense of interconnectedness, much like the visionary insight of Carl Jung, who understood that every thought, every action, affects the greater whole. In this vast web of existence, you lead with deep compassion and understanding, knowing that each choice you make sends ripples across the universe. Through this remarkable empathy, you don't just lead a community, you elevate it, guiding it toward a future where every being, every world, flourishes in harmony. This is your calling, your destiny, and through it, You rise not only as a leader, but as a symbol of hope, resilience, and unity. Carl Schon, the celebrated astronomer and cosmologist, dedicated his life to exploring the boundless cosmos and unraveling the mysteries of our existence within it. He believed that every decision, no matter how minute, reverberates across the vastness of the universe, highlighting the profound interconnectedness of all things. Through his brilliant writings and captivating television series Cosmos, Schon ignited a spark in millions, urging them to appreciate the wonders of the cosmos and the heavy responsibility we bear as its inhabitants. His legacy stretched far beyond the realm of scientific discovery. He became an advocate for the preservation of our fragile planet and for making choices that would benefit not just the present, but generations yet to come. Schon's timeless message echoes through the ages, reminding us that our actions, however small, have the power to shape the very destiny of the cosmos. As someone who embodies the essence of a chosen one, you, too, recognize that every decision you make sends ripples through the universe. The choices you make don't just affect those close to you, they extend across the stars, touching distant lives and far-flung galaxies. Your empathy isn't confined to the world around you, it stretches beyond, embracing all forms of life, weaving a thread of compassion that ties the universe together. You carry this awareness with you in all that you do, and you approach each challenge, no matter how small, with the understanding that the impact of your actions is immeasurable. Perhaps you find yourself at a community gathering, where decisions are being made that could influence the environment of your planet. Every word spoken, every thought pondered, you weigh with deep consideration, knowing that the health of your world is intrinsically linked to the well-being of the entire galaxy. Your leadership is defined not just by your capacity to act, but by the expansiveness of your empathy. You guide others toward choices that promote harmony, balance, and understanding on a cosmic scale. Through your leadership, you inspire others to recognize their role in this interconnected web of life, to see themselves as stewards of a universe far greater than their immediate surroundings. When you listen to another's concerns, you don't just hear their words, you hear the echoes of their struggles as part of a larger, universal narrative. Every voice is significant, every story a vital thread in the vast tapestry of existence. This understanding fosters a deep connection with others, a connection built on trust, compassion, and shared purpose. Your cosmic empathy transforms you from an isolated figure into a revered leader, one who inspires others to see beyond their personal struggles and consider their place in the infinite expanse of the universe. But it is not just your empathy that sets you apart. The seventh reason you become a leader of a galactic community is your pioneering spirit. Like Carl Schon, you are no stranger to solitude, for it is in these quiet moments that your true path is revealed. While others may falter in the face of the unknown, you embrace it. Where others see only darkness, you see a map filled with endless possibilities waiting to be discovered. This pioneering spirit drives you to the forefront of innovation and discovery, pushing you to explore new territories, charting unknown realms where others hesitate. Your solitary journey has fortified you with a resilience and courage that others may not yet understand. When faced with the uncharted, you do not shrink back, you move forward with a confidence born of experience and inner strength. You see beyond the horizon, where others may only glimpse uncertainty, and you act with unwavering determination to push the boundaries of what is possible. Your leadership inspires those around you, encouraging them to tap into their own courage, to break free of the familiar, and venture into the unexplored. Through your pioneering spirit, you foster a culture of boldness and innovation, where the unknown is not feared, but welcomed as a realm of opportunity. In your hands, the future is not just a distant promise, it is a living, breathing reality. You embody the qualities of a true leader, one who understands the cosmic scale of their choices and leads with both heart and mind. Your actions, guided by empathy and driven by a pioneering spirit, shape the destiny of not just your community, but the galaxy itself. And in doing so, you ensure that your legacy, like that of Carl Schwann, will continue to inspire for generations to come. From solitude to the pinnacle of leadership, you have evolved from an isolated soul to a revered force in the galaxy. What once felt like an endless journey of loneliness has transformed you into the heart of a new era. As you now stand at the helm of the galaxy, you are not just a leader, you are the embodiment of boundless potential and hope. You've led us into a future full of promise, driven by your courage to venture into the unknown and your unwavering belief in the power of discovery. The path from isolation to leadership was not an easy one. Every moment of quiet reflection, every trial, every fleeting thought of doubt, has shaped you into the leader you are today. Through the crucible of solitude, you forged resilience and strength. Emerging with a profound understanding of the universe's rhythms, you became a beacon of progress and innovation, guiding us not just through the stars, but through the complexities of our own human hearts. In the silence, you found clarity. In your aloneness, you found the courage to face challenges that seemed insurmountable. Every trial you faced, every decision you made, led to personal enlightenment. Your unique ability to see unity in diversity, your visionary spirit, and your understanding of the cosmic balance have made you a true leader, not just of a galaxy, but of hearts and minds. Your journey is a testament to the power of introspection, to the alchemy of solitude that refines, shapes, and transforms. Through your growth, you've shown us that leadership is not just about commanding, it's about understanding, about empathy, about seeing the unseen potential in others. You've transformed those quiet moments into monumental turning points, reminding us that true power lies in balance. Your leadership embodies the dynamic harmony between strategic thinking and compassionate action. Now, you are the light that guides others through their own dark nights. You show them that solitude isn't a curse, but a gift, a necessary phase in the cycle of growth and emergence. Your story isn't just one of personal transformation, it is a living testament to what is possible when we embrace the unknown, when we allow ourselves to evolve, and when we take the leap to lead not with fear, but with vision. In this moment, the galaxy is yours to shape, and your role is clear, to inspire. Share your story, your wisdom, your insights. Let your journey illuminate the path for others who are struggling with isolation, who feel lost in their own reflections. Through your leadership, they will come to understand that their time in solitude is not wasted. It is the forge in which they, too, will be transformed. The world needs your voice, your example, to spark the fire of leadership in others. You have the power to inspire a community of resilient, visionary leaders who will follow in your footsteps.